Feels like years since I've seen a frog. We've been in a drought so long. You got a new friend, Ellie. Who the heck is this guy?
What?
Thought we had a trespasser stealing a tractor, but you came back.
I always come back. I just don't want to. It's gonna fit, that's why.
Howdy everyone, thanks for joining us. As you can see, we got a little moisture. Decent amount of moisture, it's wet. Today we were planning on starting harvest, but we're not gonna be able to get into the fields. And so really all we can do is work on this right here. We just put up a temporary fence. We're gonna rip this old drinker out. Excuse you, heifer just farted. We gotta rip out this old concrete. You can see it's sloped, it's settled, it's not good. We're gonna pour new and set in a new drinker. So today we're gonna try to get everything ripped out and ready to pour. Ellie's helping.
Yay.
So for a minute, we'll talk about why we're replacing this. You can see it's settled really good. There's water sitting down in here, and it makes it so the water level is higher on this side than it is on this side. Makes it harder to drink over there. Also, Dad has been told this is one of the cheapest models of drinker this company makes, and so it likes to freeze in the winter. I mean, it's done fairly decent, but we just want something better and also with more capacity. We're gonna start with redoing the concrete, and of course, while we're ripping this up, we might as well put a brand new drinker in there. It's going to be a 4-hole. We actually have it. It's sitting in that shed. We'll show you in a little bit. I can hear the old 98 roaring down the road. So Dad will get that water line shut off. We'll start tearing into the internals, get it unhooked.
So this is called a curb stop, and there's a little valve down the bottom, and there's a groove in it, supposedly. Not feeling it. That ain't good. It's not good. It's not catching the gears down there. I guess I'll just have to fish around for a while. Cruddy.
They're so rusted and we don't need them anymore anyway, so might as well take them off with a grinder.
Vertical riser, that riser allows for ground heat to come up and help keep the drinker from freezing. So we will be doing that again. We're going to tear all this concrete out and pour new concrete around it that's level.
So we plugged the hole with a sausage finger, so water won't be coming out like little Jimmy with the well or the dam.
Yep.
So you got a job now.
Have a purpose.
Yes. When Dad was trying to shut it off down here at the curb stop, we weren't able to get onto the valve for some reason. So Dad found this plug and we threaded it in, and he's going to turn the water back on and see if that worked. Now these girls will be drinking out of the drinker in the building, and then the cattle in this pen, we've just been watering them in this tank right here, so we'll keep that going. Wasn't leaking there before. Well, now pretty much what we got left is ripping out this concrete, setting new forms. It's going to be a little difficult because we want this to stay here, so we're going to have to hit around it with a sledgehammer, break that concrete up. The worst part is the manure flies all over you. feel like the fill wasn't the best, maybe, or maybe mice got in there. And I mean, yeah, there's good gravel there, but where it settled, I assume mice had something to do with that. That kind of looks like some mice doings. You got a little something there. There, you got it. I think we got everything tore out without wrecking something. Safety glasses have been important today. Postal digger's at my place, which is a bummer because we got to use it. So I'm taking the skid loader over there to be able to load it on this trailer. My skid loader's in the shop, so we can't use that. And then we'll come back and we'll start framing concrete. Headed back to the farm. Real work's about to start now. While I was picking up that postal digger, thought I'd eat while I was at home. Went in there and slim pickings. All I could really find was a little bit of cold meat turkey and a week-and-a-half old tomato. So I made it work. That's how we figure out how much concrete we need. We text the civil engineer brother.
3.5 inches deep.
So we got it framed up a little bit. We want there to be a little bit of a slope going this way, so it runs down, obviously. And then the edge of this concrete is close enough to where we don't feel like we need to throw another form over here. So we're ready to throw some gravel in. And when we do have the concrete truck come to fill these holes, so we're gonna get a little extra as well. Don't give us too much grief for how it looks. We've done this before and it usually turns out okay. We're working on getting that leveled out. Cement truck's coming in an hour and a half. And we ordered plenty extra concrete. We ordered double the amount. My brother said we needed about a yard. We ordered 2.5, but you know, we do have to fill in these holes, which will take quite a bit of concrete. And then, you know, when you do a really bad job screeding the gravel and you have dips, that uses up a lot of extra too. So we'd rather run long and just have them take it back than run short. I told Dad all I have is one 60-pound bag in this shed here if we do run short, which wouldn't get us very far. I'm sure you'll like the rebar that we're using. Now these are rebar ties, and we use them because we're professionals and we do everything right to the book. Oh, you like that one? It's funny. Truck will be here in an hour. We're gonna dump, that's all the concrete we ripped up today. Go dump that in a hole. Yeah, I don't think I can lift that. While we're waiting for the truck, we'll show you what we're replacing that old drinker with. It is a Pride of the Farm 4-hole 80-gallon drinker. This has the lids versus the balls. Keep some of that dirt out of there, and you'd be surprised, I hear, at how fast those cattle figure out how to open the lid. They can smell the water, but not only that, cattle rub their heads on everything, and so they'll figure out pretty quick, and it'll be fun to see them flip that up and start drinking. We'll honestly probably start it with the lids off just to make sure, and then of course during the summer we'll probably have them off just so it's easier for them to drink on those 100+ degree days. Pull that pin out. Another thing we'll like about it is a easy access port right here in case it does freeze. I'm fairly confident that it won't freeze, but you can take it off here for big access and take a smaller lid off right there. Biggest thing, hoping it doesn't freeze, and then also having double the holes. Hope a lot more cattle drink at one time. And with that access port being right on the top, and it's gonna be right in between these two poles, I'm gonna have a hinged sort of gate that goes across the top, so we can swing that out of the way to lift the lids off the center and get into the innards of it. Well, gall dang it. Concrete folks had to cancel on us because apparently they're short truckers and something was running long, so I guess we'll have to do it tomorrow. It is what it is, and with it being pretty wet, we're not going to be able to get in the field anyway, so we'll just pick up tomorrow when that cement truck shows up. Also, we have a locker date for the fat heifers that we'll be selling online. November 9th they're going in, so we should be up and going online for you guys to order pretty soon.
I got that there song of the day there.
Okay.
I think, unless I've done it before, but today it's Dire Straits, and the song is So Far Away. Song of the day. You ever heard of the Dire Straits? We like to install microwave oven, custom delivery. It's a different song though, called So Far Away.
Okay.
Dire Straits, song of the day.
A little wetter.
A little wetter.
A little bit left, and then Dad and I will start using that piece of wood, pulling it across the top, screeding it. Well, folks, it didn't turn out half bad. We didn't run short on concrete, which is always a big deal. We ordered plenty extra. I think that new drinker should sit on there pretty well, and we're gonna make it look real nice once we get some fence and a little gate and that drinker all set up, and that's gonna be really nice. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Next video, I believe we're gonna be working some cattle, my calves, my pairs out west, and then hopefully after that, the next day, we'll start harvest, soybean harvest. Just need a little bit of sun. So we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
I believe you have my stapler.
I don't have it.
I'm pretty sure I saw you take my stapler.
Sorry, I don't have it.
Can I have my stapler?
Just quit putting it in my pocket.
Okay.